Hello friend and welcome. My name is David Newby. I'm the author of the books Why Didn't Anyone Teach Me This? And Treasure Islands, and I'm also the creator of the Business Blast System, which this video is a part of the series describing and empowering you to raise corporate credit. So this is the third video in the series. In the last two videos we covered the different types of funding and the pros and cons of each, and I trust that by this point, if you've watched that video, you've already determined corporate credit is one of the best types of funding that you should utilize to grow your business. You can raise maximum Shark level funding, or Shark Tank level funding, without giving up any equity and maintaining full control of your enterprise. In the second video, we covered the margins, how to calculate the numbers and make sure that corporate credit is a good fit for you financially. On this video, I'm going to show you what are the two requirements that you need in order to raise corporate credit. Well, the great news is this: there's only two things you need, and if you don't have either one of them, I'm going to show you on this video how to acquire those things very quickly and easily without a lot of trial and error. And by the way, the things I'm going to reveal to you on this video took me several years and tens of thousands of dollars to figure out, and you're going to learn this in the next 10-20 minutes. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first thing that you need to raise corporate funding is an existing 2-year-old company. Now that can be a LLC, a C Corp, or an S Corp that you already own, or you could acquire a shelf corporation. Now, a shelf corporation is simply a existing company that you can buy from someone else. Now here's the great news. Most of our competitors will sell you a shelf corporation for between $2,000 and $10,000. Here's the great news. To raise your first $150,000 to $250,000 of corporate funding, you don't need a shelf corporation at all. You can actually set up a enterprise without all of that expense and have that enterprise set up within a week and still meet that 2-year-old requirement of banks in order to raise corporate funding. So the great news is, if you've considered working with some of our competitors, the shelf corporation technique does work as long as you buy the company from the right state. And to raise the last $200,000 or so that we help our clients raise, we actually can help a client, if they don't have a 2-year-old company, acquire a shelf corporation. However, you don't need it. So I'd encourage you, by watching this video, you can save $2,000 to $10,000 right out of the gate, and we'd love to help you save that money and keep that money in your own pocket. It's a needless expense you don't need to spend. So that 2-year-old enterprise needs to have no negative credit ratings on it, meaning it needs to have no late payments, nothing derogatory against the company. The company also needs to have an office address set up, a 411 listing for it, that's like directory assistance, and a couple other things. So it's important when you do set up a shelf corporation that you set it up properly, and that's something that we help our clients do month in and month out. If you set up a shelf corporation improperly or you buy it from the wrong state, it can negate all of the benefits of you investing in it. So I'd encourage you, if you didn't already, you can go to our website, yourprosperitypower.com/shelf corp, and that's capital S on shelf and capital C on corp. And you can read all about the do's and don'ts of buying a shelf corporation. So I encourage you, even if you're considering buying a shelf corporation from someone else, investing in it, read that website of ours, and you will be an educated consumer about knowing the do's and don'ts of buying a shelf corporation. So now that we've taken care of that, and just so you know, again, for the first $150,000 to $250,000 of funding that you raise to grow your business, you don't need a shelf corporation at all. You can make that investment later out of funds that you raise, corporate credit. The second thing that you need is a good credit rating. Now, I'm going to go over the 4 elements of the good credit rating, and I'm going to encourage you, even if you don't have those things, I'm going to show you in just a few minutes how you can acquire all of those things very quickly. So, what are the 4 things that you need? And by the way, I encourage you, when I go through these criteria, create an account at creditchecktotal.com and find out where your credit is, so that when I'm going over these criteria, you can check your own credit report and see which of these criteria do you meet and which of these things do you not meet, and that you need to work on and improve. So the first thing that you need, and that's a credit check total, creditchecktotal.com. You can create a $1 trial account there and download your full credit report from all three bureaus. So here's the 4 things that you need.